Okay, so have you ever been walking through the briars, they're getting stuck in your leg, you're cussing, then you come to a creek that's too deep to cross with your rubber boots? Well, I can solve that problem for you guys. You can get yourself of YODER boots. YODER. What this company did was they took a briar-proof, waterproof chap, and they put it on and they sewed it on to a rubber boot. Very, very quality work on this stuff. I've owned 2 pairs of them. This pair here you're seeing, and it looks rough, and that's because it is rough. I had this thing for 5 years. I used these for 5 years. Coon hunting, trapping, quail hunting, rabbit hunting, any number of type of walking around the outdoors that you think you can put to these things will take them. Now what this basically is this YODER company, they have a briar-proof, waterproof chap that they'll sew onto a boot. This here is the set that I'm running right now. It's the second set I've owned. I've owned the first set, which lasted me 5 years before they started leaking, and that was the only reason that I got rid of them, was that I just basically wore them out. Over time, the material kind of will break down, and briars you get hooked on. But I mean, 5 years, guys. 5 years out of a quality product is not bad, especially whenever you're thinking that, you know, I run a fairly decent sized trap line. I'm on the line between 75 to 100 days a year. That's a lot of miles I put in these boots. A lot of creek crossings. I coon hunt on top of that. We coyote hunt. Quail hunt, you know, all that stuff is all through the briars. It puts a lot of stress on these boots, and to get 5 years out of a pair of boots, that's perfect. You know, I get 8 to 10 months out of a set of work boots. So to get 5 years out of a pair of boots that actually cost about the same as a pair of work boots, it is awesome. Just got off the line today. Actually, you can see these are still wet from where I was crossing the creek. Now YODER, they're the ones who make the chaps, and this chap, they've got some different basically levels. These are the super chaps here. They're kind of their higher end ones. They're lightweight. You can see they're nice and flexible. They basically come up like hip boots. They've got this nice nylon strap here. You know, you can attach it to your belt, and they don't fall down. I have these set up with the muck boots. You can also buy them with lacrosse style of boots. There's a wide variety of boots that you can get to sew, that they sew basically these chaps to. And like I said, the YODER is who's making the chaps. So they sew this in. You've got your briar-proof outside, and whenever I say briar-proof, I mean you can just cross your arms and walk through the thicker bushes, and you'll never ever have something poke through this. It's really an incredible material. It's real slick, so they just kind of slide off. On the inside is a second liner. See that? But it's the waterproof liner. So, you know, me being the way I use these, you know, I barrel off through the sticker bushes, and then I'll come to a creek. Instead of having to walk down, find a way to get around it, I mean, you can walk up to, you know, mid-thigh water in these boots and stay completely dry. Very, very nice product. They run about 150, 160 bucks depending on what basically level of the chaps that you get and the boot. But I mean, for that kind of money, guys, and to get 5 years out of it, I mean, it's a no-brainer, you know. So you know, you're under $40 a year for a pair of boots that you can go through the briars, you can walk through the water, and they're actually quite warm. You know, I coon hunt, you know, in these, and in the early season, you know, before it gets super cold, you get those days that it's real damp and kind of nasty, and they breathe to a degree, but having, you know, leggings basically all the way up to your mid-thigh, it keeps the heat in. So they're actually quite warm too. You know, and then all depending on the boot you get. So anyway, guys, the YODER chaps with the boots, like I said, you can get muck boots or lacrosse boots on them. Check them out. I'll try to put a link to their main website on, and then you can search around for better prices and this, that, and the other. But Very, very quality product, guys. Very quality product. And I highly, highly recommend the Yoder boots for any of you guys who's in a situation like I am. So, anyway, hope this gave you some ideas. Hope you enjoyed the video. There'll be many more to come. Thanks for watching. Until next time.